It's such a simple message. I've been blessed with many blessings, but one of them is strength of character. Every single hair on the head of your fellow man, be he black, white, yellow, whatever, high birth, low birth, whatever, of faith or of no faith, whatever, every single hair on the head of your fellow man is precious and special, and turn the other cheek. So two violent acts, one responds not with yet more violence, but with love. You don't have to like the person who's offended you, either verbally or physically or whatever, or, for that matter, those you love. The classic being if a man, someone comes into your house with a gun and threatens to shoot your wife and children, do you shoot him back, etc.? The answer is no. Sure, try and disarm him if you have the ability to do that. But not to the point of death, of killing. Anyway, it's not a grey area. It was on late at night on Radio 4 just recently. There's this one instance at the Enniskillen bombing, and his father lost his daughter, whom I believe the name was Marie. Marie. Now, the usual response from the Irish is one of violence and respond and, kill and be killed and all the rest of it, sadly. But this one man said, no, I forgive them. Obviously, that must have taken a huge amount of courage and strength. But you see, if we all did that, instead of adding fuel and throwing matches into pots of fuel, then violence would recede. It's so obvious. As a purely intellectual argument, forget the emotional side, it's just so obvious. You get a punch up on the playground. A couple of kids, having a barney about nothing in particular. Just fisticuffs. Yes, when I was at junior school, there was a Mr. Olston. He used to occasionally, he was just a French teacher, but English chap, treat himself to tea in the school, and it was at Brown's in London, which is a very upmarket London hotel. But if we woke him up at 6 a.m. in the morning, he'd take us down to teach us boxing, us little boys. Well, that's the way of getting it up. In churches sometimes, they give kids, put them in little ones, they give them rolled up newspapers just to beat the hell out of each other. Morris dancing must have something to do with this. Apparently there's a film at the moment turning up with, which is going to sweep the boards with Morris dancing. We are given testosterone. I played squash for England. I was not going to lose, not in the final, 9-3, 9-7, 9-1. I was the best squash player in the whole of Britain. Under 16, just a junior. Okay. Normally I liked a good game. 10-9 in the fifth. It's a best of 5 game squash. But not in that final. I just closed the game down and I won. 9-3, 9-7, 9-1 against Martin Jones of Marlborough School. I was Mill Hill School. I was with Fred Perry in spirit. There's no point in having you don't runner-up or whatever in a squash or tennis, a singles game like that is last. Good. Maybe that's why we invented sport, because we can take our testosterone out on the sports field. I love you, my Lord, with all my heart and soul and mind and strength. Well,